Hi, this is Dan Miller with Pro-Life Wisconsin, and this is your Pro-Life Minute. Today I want to talk to you about a young lady up in Appleton, Wisconsin. Her name is Jerika Bolen. She's a vibrant 14-year-old lady who has type 2 spinal muscular atrophy for which there is no cure. She and those who are in similar situations definitely need our prayers for grace, courage, wisdom, and prudence. Since she has gone public with her wish to die, people want to know what we have to say about her case. Is it ethically permissible to withhold or discontinue medical treatment in Jerika's case? I want to quote the Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph 2278. For those of you that are reading along with me, I just happen to have one here in the office. It goes like this. Discontinuing medical procedures that are burdensome, dangerous, extraordinary, or disproportionate to the expected outcome can be legitimate. It is the refusal of overzealous treatment. Here one does not will to cause death. One's inability to impede it are merely accepted. The decision should be made by the patient if he or she is competent and able, or, if not, by those legally entitled to act for the patient, whose reasonable will and legitimate interests must always be respected. So that's what the Catholic Church has to say about it, but we know from all the stories written about her on the internet that she is using a ventilator, but it doesn't say what type. I suppose it could be argued that daily intubation is burdensome, dangerous, and extraordinary. Having had a close friend die from Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS, I understand that at some point ventilators can be a detriment. If they are on the ventilator for too long, the body becomes accustomed to the assistance and at some point is no longer able to breathe normally on its own. So one thing I'm very concerned about is her intent, which is to seek death by going off the ventilator. Also, she is a minor. And what will happen if she goes off the ventilator and thrives? That is a distinct possible outcome given that she is on the ventilator for 12 hours each day. Will she seek out another way to end her life? If she is in pain, it can be managed with an appropriate medication plan. Being in pain is no reason to euthanize a human being. So there are a couple things to consider. One, is this ordinary care or extraordinary? Is the treatment, the ventilator, burdensome? And also, would ending the medical intervention, the ventilator, be the cause of death, or would the underlying condition ultimately be the cause of death? If death is imminent, recognizing that heroics are not required is clear because of the burden of continued ventilation. After listening to this, you may or may not be any clearer on end-of-life medical ethics than when you began, but one thing should be clear, that Jerika needs our prayers, so let's do that right now. Amen.